And we're starting.
So, where we left off. Where we left off, the group had made their way to. What the fuck? What is their person's name?
The restaurant?
Yes, I know. The restaurant. I'm
The
new
noodle
friend.
shop.
the the new friend. I looking at my notes. Rita, thank you. I don't know why I didn't label them in characters, but I was looking at the notes, motherfucker. It was not in the notes. Rita, friend. There we go. At Rito's restaurant, Rito being Hamada, you all kind of take in that this place is kind of rustic, but it is more or less kind of like that advanced rustic. If that makes any sense. Like
Intense
yeah,
rustic hospitality.
yes, and like like imagine a rustic area in Cyberpunk 2077. Like that kind of area. You're just kind of relaxing, catching your breath. Rito's making food for everybody. The twins are being the twins by themselves with whoever they unfortunate souls they drag along with them are. And everyone's sort of just catching their breath from the last little moment. As old as shit but looks fancy. That's what rustic means.
Not really, but okay, go off.
Swear to God. Swear to God, you guys gonna make me go to Jewish mom mode.
You can't go Z on me. Z's not here. What's up, bitch?
You in for the plot twist of a century. Um, but
Z's taking
yeah,
a break.
no.
What do you mean?
Let me ask this question first before you derail. Fuck's sake. What is everyone doing?
I know Aaron is with the twins.
Okay. Um,
We're in a restaurant, right? What else would we be doing? Talking? There's like two options: talking or eating.
If I recall correctly, we left off on them breaking the news of, oh, I was after Tristan.
All right, that fucking
Yep.
oof.
And then it was just like, excuse me? From everyone.
It's like, now hold on a moment.
Go.
God, why do you hate me? Because you don't exist?
No, because you call him Jeremy.
Bitch, I'm Jared. Oh.
That's exactly why.
Chaos.
Reminder, because it has been 3 weeks, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Give or take-ish.
Which person mentioned? Which was it? The twins that mentioned they were after Tristan?
No, it was Aaron. We made the joke of the reason why Aaron showed up on the ship was because the request was too vague for the wishing star. Or at least that's what you agreed to.
Wait, I'm sorry. Aaron traveled to the ship on a wishing star? Like a Kirby wishing star?
Like the things from Disney where in the games where it's where you see Mickey having one in one of the games, yeah.
Birth by sleep specifically.
And here I thought that entire time that was his Keyblade fucking up.
No, it was just like a thing that's not that good.
Wild.
It is
Yeah,
a
Aaron
little
had one of
chilly.
those.
Also, that's the only time it's ever used, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aaron
I know,
had
I
one of
don't.
those.
Sorry, that motherfucker.
It's the only time that it's ever used because they're so fucking unpredictable.
No, they're the monkey's paw of the transportation system. You have to be so specific. And even then it fucks up.
So
But yeah,
that
no,
was
Aaron was the one who mentioned, oh yes, I was after Tristan for a little while, and then I found you guys.
And I think Juliet was specifically just being just like, hold on, you were looking for Tristan? I don't remember exactly how that session ended.
I I do think we ended on that note of Aaron bringing that up because it was really late.
yes, it was very late.
At which point, I'm going to make a joke here and say, as Kay, who the fuck is Tristan? Why is this a big deal?
It's not it.
It's a whole thing.
I mean, it's I could hate this how I say this. It's not important anymore.
Because he's dead.
Yeah.
Huh? From Rito.
He-
Tristan died 5 years ago now?
it's
Oh,
been
6.
5 No, it's been 5 years.
Oh,
Okay, that explains the low contact. Well, that sucks.
Kay
Really
just
good.
goes, low contact, bud?
I think that counts more as no contact, but okay.
Aaron actually just kind of goes, well, yes. To reiterate, I was trying to find, Tristan. And I kind of did. Not in the way I wanted to.
most
Yeah.
roundabout way.
I
Just
mean,
looks directly at Juliet with that look of, oh, you know.
yeah, and Juliet just staring back, just like, don't fucking call me out like that, please.
Look, it doesn't matter why I am technically still looking for someone to help, because it doesn't matter at this point.
I
Help
mean,
with what, Aaron?
Oh, you know, being hunted and all that, that is a thing we're used to. Which Kay just fucking does the moment of, like, spit take, except trying not to spit out food, and just like, what?
I'm with him on that one.
What do you mean? It's the status quo. It's been the status quo.
What do you mean, status fucking quo? What do you mean you guys are being hunted? From a very panicked,
Oh,
just graduated student of the college.
Do we want to talk about. Who wants to
Well-
talk about what wants us dead first?
Do we
Well, I mean,
start
to
from
be
my
fair-
beginning, or do we start with what's going on? That's the question.
That is a really good question, and it should not be that difficult of a question to answer.
I mean, explanation in order. I did technically set out on this journey being hunted by something. I don't know what it is. And that's fine. I don't know anything anymore. Right, Kate?
I mean, it's not
Right.
fine, but.
Not
Yeah,
knowing anything is half of the fun of getting to fuck around and find out, don't you know?
My love.
What?
Eric, come on.
Liven up a little bit. What are you going to do about it? You're just going to let it bug you that you don't know anything? Find out something by
Yes.
fucking around. Okay.
I'm so glad I'm muted because you guys are gonna have to continue this for a minute. I just fucking splurted all over my desk.
Fantastic.
Get fucked.
Yeah, so just like okay, all right. So you were being hunted. You don't know by what. Would have been nice to know if something else was getting added to the things that were wanting us dead and or hunting us down.
I mean, it's not you that they're whatever it is hunting. Technically, it's just me because of the whole reason I left the Magic Kingdom in the first place.
You are a part of the us, Aaron.
I wasn't for like a little while. You can't blame me
Okay, I
for
don't
that.
think you should try and argue this point when I also, before we got here, was also being followed, chased.
We're all
I'm
a
glad
little
they're
bit fucked up.
nightmares.
I mean, I think it's fair at this point for us to establish that we all were being chased,
Like you all were.
except for Gwen. Gwen is the exception.
I wasn't until we got to Irondale and I got lightly kidnapped.
You what? What do you what? Hmm?
Well, to be fair, that wasn't really lightly.
It was lightly. I didn't get hurt.
You got yanked through a door.
Yes, by. And she pauses, looks right at Aaron, and goes, I believe it was Rose.
That tracks. Completely
She was very
understanding.
strong and it was slightly scary.
I know, right? And then Kay's just like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, anyway,
Everybody make a quick wisdom check or perception check, whichever one you guys want to.
Oop, that's
This is just for a quick
Shit,
little fun.
nice. 32 on me.
Okay, 32.
I'm rolling wisdom in a second
incredible.
here.
Lovely job, Gwen.
It's fine. It's enough. It's enough.
You said wisdom or perception checks?
Wisdom or perception, whichever one you trust more.
I'm rolling wisdom, so just give myself a moment to load.
Why not?
What is that fucking theme?
seem to what?
That's a theme to something, and I don't know what.
That doesn't tickle the brain, and what gives nostalgia, so I have no clue.
We're just waiting for Aaron to roll now,
It
yeah?
might be a game show.
There we go.
Yeah, you all pass. It takes a moment before you realize, like, after you've all gotten your food and what not.
Wait, what's everyone eating?
No.
Shut up, it's a
No.
noodle shop.
Mm-mm.
Noodle shop. You're getting noodles. We're not
What
starting
kind
this again.
Noodles.
They got noodles and more noodles.
We
Okay,
do not need to worry about the specifications of what we have eaten. What do we notice?
After you've all gotten your food and you're, like, kind of having this conversation, you realize somebody has been slurping about, like, nonstop. And then those of you that take the time to notice it, you realize Rito is watching all of you like you're a daytime drama having the final realization that's been building up for a season, just like in the corner.
We're free entertainment for this kid, got it.
HBO Max.
Shut your mouth. Anyway,
dinner and a show.
Telenovela.
worse.
God damn
Really
it,
at the
Nini.
stairs.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with the being hunted thing until someone let the Frenchman know I was here. But he's dead now, so I think I'm free from that.
I think the Frenchman somehow managed to tell himself.
The Frenchman walked in on the kidnapping and got really angry about it.
Yeah.
Kay just has a moment of, I feel like I've missed a couple of years, actually. Can I get caught up to
You
speed on why everything seems to be fucked between all of you, including you, Ren? And just like, Don't include me in this. You have my number.
Where would we even start?
It all started. It's like over 300 years ago.
It all started when we were born.
I mean,
Long,
in truth, the dominoes did start falling 300 years ago. I was kind of there to watch it happen, but nonetheless.
Yes. 300
You
years
fucking
ago,
what? From K.
two Frenchmen crashed a ball the worst way possible.
Gwen leans back in her chair, looks right at Kay, and goes, "How much do you know about history?"
Let me actually see if his history score is any good. Because that'll tell you quite a bit. As an artificer? I sure hope so. Anyway. I sure hope he knows
I'm
things.
getting away from my desk now. You guys have made me almost spit up twice now. Fucking Christ.
Die.
Die then. I love how this is the one I'm recording.
Wait,
Chaos.
that actually does remind me. I can't remember what happened where I put Callie's character sheets.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Speak, but do you not have it on D&D Beyond?
Nope.
Does someone else have it on D&D Beyond?
I don't imagine anyone else would.
Alarming.
Okay, it's finally loaded. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think he would have a good, decent grasp of history with a plus 21.
Yeah.
So he just kind of pauses for a second and goes, little bit? Why?
Gwen, clearly in a somewhat joking manner, holds out her hand and goes, "Hi, Gwen and Gwaine. I've been asleep for the last 300 years."
Oh, okay. You ever see a person just process the statement you just said?
The loading
Juliet is-
screen popped into existence for a second.
Juliet
walked
currently
past
is
the door, but
visibly
he hasn't
trying not to laugh.
He
Walk-
walked past the door. He hasn't registered the room yet.
The room hasn't loaded in yet.
He's getting there.
Textures
Give
are
him a second.
missing.
After about 10 to 15 seconds, you almost see him actually go out for a handshake and then go, wait, no, hold on, you're bullshitting there.
Absolutely
Nope.
not.
Hi, I'm one of the people who found her.
Just as a thing of pointing at someone and not trying to be rude, but just like, excuse me? And looking directly at their partner in crime, aka their siblings, and just going, you seeing that shit? He's like, and Aaron is just ignoring the fact that, hi, I'm dating this person. I don't want to talk about that because you're gonna get on my ass about it.
But yeah, no, Juliet proceeds to feel the situation with the just like, yeah, our gummy ship sort of hit the pod that she was in.
What? What are you talking about? What do you mean your gummy ship hit an ancient tech pod and didn't destroy it?
They clipped it functionally.
Yeah.
I got
It
stuck
was-
on the wing and someone hauled me out before I died. Which I do appreciate. I like not being dead.
I sure think you like being awake too. Sorry, fuck.
Nice.
Incredible.
I'm not good at talking to ancient history. And Aaron's just like, don't be rude. She's a person. It's like, yeah.
Gwen make like this laugh cough is from Gwen, who almost just said something and just is clearly trying not to.
Ancient.
It's not a wrong statement from a person who has no idea what's going on.
Juliet's just sitting over here, just like, man, if you knew some of the shit that we did during training.
The
Oh, jeez.
I
You might
need
not
to.
be good at talking to ancient history, but Aaron sure is good at kissing it.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you say that out? Okay, okay.
I
Make a
think Kay is
Constitution
just
saving
having a.
throw with disadvantage.
Oh yeah. I don't have a sheet up
Oh,
on my
definitely.
laptop, but do you mind if I roll on my own
Go ahead.
thing?
Yeah.
Gwen immediately starts like wheeze giggling and putting her face in her hands.
The word vomit came out before the filter could be enacted.
Juliet's just staring at Gwen. It's just like, listen, I don't want to hear more about that part.
And I wasn't going to talk about it. But I'm
30
just saying,
at lowest.
Aaron is.
Say again.
30 at lowest.
Still not enough.
Yeah.
Still for that level of fucking whiplash.
Yeah. To continue my statement from Gwen to Jules of, and I wasn't going to talk about it. I'm just saying, Aaron's clearly into older women.
You
Before the
You're
giggles
not
start again, and
terrible
she's like,
right now.
the giggles start up again, and Gwen just puts her face down on the table and is like laughing so
You know that
hard.
saying, women are like fine wine.
Juliet throws a balled up paper napkin at Gwen before just full sending one at Cayde as well.
Oh, I haven't laughed this much in a long time.
I feel like Kay's just doing the like hand motions of you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean where he's just like uh, and then just going because he knows it's right. Like that's what Kay's doing right now. Of just
You
the
need a moment to process.
and then just going Rin, we're fucking talking after this. And just like, ah, shit.
No, you deserve that, my love. You need to talk.
Yeah.
I don't need to talk. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
To be fair, are any of us fine?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Kay just
fact-
rubs at his temples and goes, okay. So, just put it to me bluntly. Is there a mistake in inviting you here?
No?
There shouldn't be.
Good, because I don't want to see this place trashed as the best and cheapest place to get some food. And both me and my sister are
Hey!
broke.
Just
Cheap is
Rito from behind a mouthful of noodles. Hey!
cheap is a
Hang
good
on.
thing. That means more people are gonna come visit.
Huh? Don't you ain't talking business to me. I know business.
Just sticks out his
Look,
tongue.
nothing's going to get wrecked.
Good, good. So I can invite you over to my place for some proper dessert. If Callie lets me actually bake this time.
Yeah, sure.
I don't see why not.
No objections here.
Good. And he just finishes eating what he was trying to eat before hearing all of this nonsense go down. Like, full on, if you've ever seen an eating competition, literally just downs the whole thing, sets down the bowl, and goes, cool, I'll see you over at my place. Callie will lead the way, and just leaves.
He's going to have a time if he tries to get all of us to talk.
He didn't even scratch the surface.
Nope.
You leave without paying?
Don't worry, he does this from time to time. I'll pay for it.
No, no, no. You just
No.
get him back here. I'll make him pay.
No, he's my brother. I've got it. I haven't seen him in a bit.
Fair, fair, fair. So, and hold on. And you see Rito immediately pull up like a bag of knockoff Lays called A's or some shit, and just like immediately start like handing the bag. So, what is your actual full story, if you don't mind me asking? Pretty please tell me.
Trust
Do
Who
me,
is
you
he?
want
kid.
do
We
you
do
want
not
the
have
honest answer?
time for this.
I mean, mine can be
Why?
summed up pretty quickly.
Oh, can it? Can it? Can it? Can it?
Yes.
The crinkle of the bag, just immediate.
I was an experiment from an opposite family. I ended up going to the Knights,
Go ahead.
and from the Knights, I went into this bullshit arena with a couple of new friends. I met a guy I'm not going to talk about because he'll probably kill me. And a lot of the people that I care about ended up dead because of me. And then just does the like finger guns and a wink.
You see there's a chip on the edge of Rito's mouth, just like pause from that last little bit, just like, you have a therapist?
Kind of. He's not around much.
It's not a good therapist. You, I'll let you use my computer.
For what? With a grin.
We all need therapy, Aaron.
I at least
you
talk
couldn't
about
wonder.
it.
Yeah, what up?
What's your story? More? You, you with him?
I didn't catch that last bit. Can you repeat it out of character?
You with him, pointing, like motioning the chip towards Aaron.
Yes,
I don't know why I'm
Aaron.
doing physical movements.
because they're fun. Yes, we're dating. And yes, the statement about me technically being 300 years old was true.
Hold on. Just that guy.
Did your baggage arrive? They will be a BRB pen.
Shall we? Mm.
Jerry, you good? Okay, so that's Link.
What?
There was like a fucking fan or something noise coming from the chat. I think your size
Callie.
picked up.
Ah. It was either that or me moving my headset jiggled the cord.
That's more likely.
I want you to understand, Callie apparently said, "You look remarkably good for someone who's over 300." Callie.
Gwen voice. Aw, thank you.
Pardon your brother. Pardon your twin brother for having a normal reaction.
Normal's overrated.
No, it is not.
Jerry, you good? Jerry, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
I think it was an actual BRB.
Yeah.
Should we continue?
We can.
We're just talking.
Yeah. Basically, just a recap of everybody's backstory.
Yeah, Gwen just yes, I am dating Aaron, and yes, I am technically 300 years old, though not physically or mentally.
Okay. But how can you not be physically 300 years old?
Functionally, I was. Do you people have the theory of cryostasis here?
Yeah, it's just, oh my god, you're a living cryostasis survivor, aren't you?
Sort of. Let's go with that.
Uh,
Escape pod saved my life, put me in stasis for 300 years. Was not intended to be 300 years, but the goddamn thing was broken and nobody could find me.
There's just immediately the little mumble of this went from telenovela to sci-fi real quick. Oh, goody. Okay. So why were you in an escape pod? Wait, hold on. You said you all have trauma. Is this a traumatic backstory you don't want to talk about right now?
I mean, it is traumatic, yes, but I've somewhat worked through some of it, and some of it is still a mess. You remember the Frenchman I mentioned earlier?
Yeah,
He should
was
have
he
been
hot?
dead, but he wasn't. But him or his I'm not
Sorry.
getting into that part of it. Him and his brother violently crashed a party we were at 300 years ago. What did Aaron hear that I didn't?
Nothing to worry about it. I may, I may, I may have quickly had Rito say, "Was he hot?"
If Glenn had heard that, or maybe she's choosing to ignore it, she would have said, "No, he's a bitch."
What the
The
fuck?
Frenchman and his brother
He's back.
crashed the party. Hi, Jules. Welcome to Chaos. Gwen's recapping. The Frenchman and his brother crashed a party I was attending 300 years ago,
Okay.
and for reasons of not liking me, my family, or the establishments we were associated with,
They were anarchists.
probably. I'm unclear on the details of it now. I was,
Were you a princess?
yes.
Are you still technically a princess?
Juliet just does the little hand waggle of, I guess.
Quentin shrugs and went, I don't know. I spent the last 5 years not knowing. I'll figure it out eventually.
Okay, you don't need to figure that out. Are you happy with the people around you right now, regardless of status?
Yes.
And then your status is malleable. As long as you're happy, it doesn't matter. Now, continue on, and you see her immediately put another chip in her mouth.
Okay, so they crashed the party and proceeded to attack us,
Mm-hmm.
where they then successfully murdered my, at the time, boyfriend, my teacher. And do you know what a heartless is?
Yes.
Excellent. My boyfriend's heartless then proceeded to try and murder me, but my father sacrificed himself to save me, and I ended up in a cryostasis pod for 300 years.
Which
There's
is
just
where
a-
we ran into her.
Yes.
Yeah. There's just a gentle put down of the bag. Rito stands up and just hugs Gwen like, that went to 105 so fucking quick.
It sure did. There's like, she hugs him back and like sort of gently pats him on the back. Just like, there, buddy.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, sci-fi telenovela I've never experienced. I'm sorry for calling you traumatic sci-fi telenovela, but still. And then
It-
just
it-
kind of like doesn't let go of you for a moment, looks around and goes, "Please tell me this is the worst one."
Depends on your definition of what would be worse.
It
I
doesn't
mean,
get this dark.
do we want to touch on the nightmare?
The what where?
You know how we mentioned how all blooms aren't like your little bloom?
Uh-huh.
Yes, the thing that calls itself the queen of them. And this is the part that gets kind of messy. It's wearing my dead teacher's face.
Oh, what? Gore, fuck. Oh, why?
Hey, do you want to know what makes it even worse?
Honey, if it gets any worse, I'm getting my computer now for you to go to a therapy session.
My teacher was actually my biological mother.
She smacks table and leaves room.
Juliet just starts sort of wandering to the exit of the shop. Is just like they aren't ready for the rest of us.
There's an actual. They actually come back with like a little like super old PC laptop of just like here. It's called BetterHelp.com.
No,
Talk to somebody.
instantly no.
My code.
Use
I
code
mean,
Jesus Christ.
the temptation of when to go, it's no big. I'm just the president of the Dead Parents Club. It's fine.
It shouldn't be a club. Well, actually, I would be a part of a club.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure one of my friends doesn't join me in the dead on 3 for 3 for dead parents, so you know.
What? Oh. How
To
many
be
free
fair,
Wait.
I did tell you exactly what happened to me, and you didn't seem to have a reaction to it.
Well, yeah, because you seem pretty chill about it. Like it's not affected you as much.
Hmm. Oh, shut up, Cayde.
You better not reveal to me right now that you are very good at masking. Because if you are, honey,
They're so good at masking. I love them, but Jesus Christ.
there's just an instant like head swivel turn to look at Gwen, and then the whip back to Aaron.
Hi.
You
Just a
get to
hand
stay
wave.
midnight.
Oh no, I did. I need to go see my brother and sister at their
You
place.
can go see them, but you coming back. You and you free. You get free food, no pay. No, you're not paying no more.
I mean, it depends entirely on what you deem as, masking. I've kind of accepted a lot of things that happened to me at this point.
How many of it is still traumatic?
I don't know what you mean.
That's bad. Is it?
I
Do you not know what I mean because it's not a clear line, or do you not know what I mean because you're genuinely okay?
yes.
That's not an answer.
That's not good.
I'm all right. I really am.
Turns to Gwen slowly. Are you stronger than him?
Gwen grins. Physically? By a long shot.
Good.
I mean,
Moment he's been
this
bad.
is less a joke, but I could probably bench press the entire team.
Well, most of us could bench press the entire team.
Can you?
Uh, hmm.
No.
Well,
No.
I wait. No, if I remember, no, I remember you specifically canonically. Cade lifted a building, so
You lifted a beam.
a building. That's what you said.
No, I remember Beam too.
Oh, that did I?
Yes, you lifted a burning beam, like a support pillar.
Well, that's yeah. Well, no, that too, but
Did you?
also a house.
The fucking building fell on Dutch?
No, no, whatever. Because I actually remember that because I remember
Okay,
shit you
we'll,
say.
we'll round back to this after session.
Sure.
Or we can cover it when it's your turn. Either way, brother. But back to the sass voice. I have to use a dried eyeglass cleaner as a chip, by the way, that I point it in character, and it's killing me. Where did I leave off?
Aaron was trying to claim that they're okay.
Right, bullshit.
And then Gwen said that she could bench press everyone in the team.
Correct. Looks at Gwen and goes, when he comes back to get you for the night, just take him upstairs. There's a bed. There's a comforter that can warm up on its own. It's a heated comforter. It's good. Watch a couple fucking movies. Just take the fucking night.
To be fair, isn't our boyfriend also in the same boat as you, Lani?
He's gonna break the kid.
Yes. I mean, Adam did spend the majority of it living inside someone else's head and sort of dead, but it's fine.
What? We'll round back to that. We'll round back to that. Is he in this room right now?
No.
We'll round back to it.
You should have said if it was like a ghost. Is he in the room right now?
Mama in the house.
And then just randomly like waves the chip around and then ends up on. This is me genuinely waving it around. Jet. Okay, what's your deal?
Well, you see, it started when I was born.
Speed it up.
Jet, no. You know what actually just happened as soon as you said that? You got
Yeah,
smacked
what?
upside the fucking head by Bosun.
What?
What the fuck?
Two things. One, deserved. Two, that long story. Long story short, that's sort of my mom. She's
He sure is.
it's fine.
From Jet Shadow, it's just, thank you kindly, but I'd rather stay in here.
Yep. This is gonna be horrible. I'm so sorry about this, but it's just the calmest moment of Rito pausing.
Well,
Is your mom hot?
Oh,
okay.
Jet, you can feel the grin.
Jets just got their head in their hands. Just please don't
That's a
do.
yes reaction.
Of fucking course I am, hon. I'm confident in my appearance.
I'm getting the jewels. Don't worry. You're not invisible. I've seen the chat. He's going fucking crazy, but I've seen the chat. Okay, we'll go back to the hot mom later. So what's your story?
So, have you heard of this place called Port Royal?
No,
Good, then there's nothing to be said.
that's not how this
That.
works.
I may be 2 for 3 on the Dead Parents Club, but it
How the fuck are y'all going over 2? What's happening?
Adopted parents.
Okay, that clarifies a lot.
Aaron
actually.
just laughs.
anyway. So you know the. Do you know about the British though?
The what?
Ooh, don't get me started on the British.
The British, like
I'm
the.
not a history major. You're gonna have to clarify a little bit more. Just
do
act
you-
like I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead, keep going. Pretend.
So
I'm saving that fucking gift.
Hmm.
there may have been a few instances of mishaps in the Royal Navy that led to me maybe leaving that world. I wandered
Honey,
from it.
cute thing.
Hmm?
This ain't the time to be vague. Be honest. Act like I know what you're gonna be saying, and just be clear.
We don't have time to unpack all of that.
Then hit us with the spark notes. Go ahead.
Okay, so father died.
Wonderful start.
It was technically sort of kind of my fault. If if you want to get into like the nitty gritty.
Hold on, let's not go.
Yeah. Am I good?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Father died technically, kind of, sort of, a little bit, mostly my.
Okay, how was it your fault? We lose Jet.
What did we?
You cut out.
Oh, what was the last thing?
It was sort of technically my fault.
Oh, I don't think I said anything after that.
Okay, then I'll repeat my question. Okay, clarify the fuck out of that. How would it have sort of technically kind of been your fault? Hold on, pause. Is this a traumatic backstory?
I'm fairly certain everyone here has at least a little bit of trauma in their backstories.
Points
Yeah,
immediately without any sense of manners to Gwen. Is it this level of traumatic?
that I'm not sure about. I wouldn't compare. I was frozen for 300 years and left drifting. So, no?
You know good and goddamn well that's not the part that I'm comparing it to. You gotta tell your story to somebody. If you don't want to tell it to me, say that right now.
It's not that I don't want to say you. Well, yes, it is. I don't particularly want to say it to you.
Goes.
Yeah, my Discord's having a fucking aneurysm. Because I covered my mic so that that wouldn't happen, and it's still. So, Jet, you basically say that you don't want to explain your backstory? Is that correct?
Not to someone that we don't really know.
Okay. Takes a look at Cayde and then goes, I will save you for last. Hey, yo, you trying to escape?
Son of a bitch.
There's a bell on the door.
Of course.
You want to head out?
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you're having the reactions over their two backstories, you're going to be having probably the same over mine, and don't want to break you today.
Oh, I'm not being broken. I'm adding. It's rude to say I'm enjoying the telenovelas of your backstories, but that's the truth. This is a lot better than the cable I get. It's sad as fuck to see it happen to somebody, but it's a lot better than the cable I get.
Cool.
I mean, fair.
So you want to take a seat, get some free food again, and talk to me, vent out your troubles, let everyone know about your secrets. Not all your secrets, just your backstory a little bit. Want to make it a little bit obvious on yourself?
Julia is just giving Rito the most deadpan stare right now.
Gwen leaning around Rito, just going, Jules, Jules, be nice, play nice, just for a minute.
You're getting double pleated. Double.
Tell the
the
story.
double ended of the puppy dog eyes.
Julia just sighs after a moment, just like, alright, fine. I keep getting told I need to talk about it anyway, so.
You do.
Talking about it's good.
Where the fuck do I even start?
Do you want to start from the beginning, or do you want to start from where you feel comfortable starting from?
Oh, well, you know the Queen of the Glooms that was mentioned earlier?
Yes.
She kind of wants me specifically dead.
Sit down. On the booth, not the chairs, on the booth. Big booth, party booth, right now. All of you. And like at this point, Rito is starting to motion all of you over to the party booth, trapping Nia on the exit and Cayde in the center. Just like everybody who is, it's a level of trauma and like what he knows about or they know about. So it's kind of Nia, Cayde, Aaron, Gwen, and currently the mystery one, Jules.
It's just sitting in the center, just like you guys realize I could easily just. This isn't a. Okay, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
Yeah, be
Yay.
nice.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so. And then you see them pull up a chair, turn it backwards, and then sit with their legs, like sit like they do on the cool counselor kind of position.
Julia, it's just like. Stars, where do I even fucking begin?
From the start or wherever you feel comfortable. Go.
Oh, well, let's see. There is the whole 2 for 3 Dead Parents Club. I'm kind of a part of that one.
Yeah, she's the one I'm trying to keep from joining me at the top, being president 3 for 3.
Look, as long as Dad stays
Yeah.
at the ranch, he should be fine.
Let's not let's not call it a club, and let's not say you're the president, because that's concerning for your mental health.
Is it? Is it?
Considering how deadpan you are when you say it, a little bit.
If it makes you feel any better, I would not mind being co-president.
You opted out of this talk. Focusing on the cutie. You go.
Does visibly pause for a moment, just like not even going to address that, but she's just like. So earlier, when Aaron and I were talking about the whole wishing star thing,
Mhm.
so I did find out that Tristan actually is my birth father.
Oh. Why is that an
Yeah.
issue?
Because that's the reason why the Queen of the Glooms wants me dead.
Ooh. Is he important?
Hmm.
I'd go yes on that.
Okay, thank
Yeah. Well, not just. This is even touching on the whole fact that I had amnesia for at least a good, like, what I think I did get almost most of my memories back until, like, what, year 3 into our training, so 4 years.
You see them stand up immediately, walk back over to where they were, and then just kind of take a moment, and then they come back with a steaming fresh bowl of noodles and gently slide it to you. Small bites. Take. If you feel like you want to get emotional, there's your comfort food. Noodles are good for everybody.
I appreciate it. Oh
Okay.
boy.
So, continue.
There's also the fact that my twin brother is well, it was sort of my fault that he got hurt in the first place. And then apparently the Queen of the Glooms decided, you know what? Not, she does not know. Which of us is blood related?
Okay, so I got a really important question. If
I don't
he's
understand
your
it either.
Okay, so if he's your twin brother, how do you not have the same biological father?
Well, there's a really good reason why it's my fault he got hurt, because I was the one who asked him to ask Dad to ask, hey, found this out,
Okay.
and then he was injured. The last time I saw him until a few years ago was him running around bleeding, running off bleeding out, and I never saw him again.
Jesus Christ, take a bite.
Can you just
Also-
imagine Gwen like reaching over, grabbing the fucking just putting a bite in Juliet's mouth?
Hold on a second. We've killed Nini with every telenovela trope.
Every motherfucking one.
God, I'm my
Juliet-
volume raised.
You
Juliet proceeds to add on as she swallows the bite. It's just like, this isn't even counting on the fact that I don't have no idea what happened to my uncle. Still don't remember that.
What? What? How did you look them up?
Well, between the whole being chased down by the Queen of the Glooms, being chased down by the current acting Grandmaster,
Mm-hmm.
frequently trying not to die, getting trained by Apex in general. Do not get trained by Apex. His training regimen is terrible. It is literally just get stronger.
Pause. Who's Apex?
Jungle man. Literally.
Yeah,
Pause. Pause. Is he hot?
Can do it.
he's taken.
They're not married, but they're married.
You just see Aaron get sad for like half a second, but isn't hiding it, and then goes back to playing the
Oh.
game.
Honey. Okay. Continuing, focusing back on the pretty white snowflake. Let's go. So, his training recommendation is just get stronger. Is that it, or
Generally, yeah. I mean, admittedly, I did really improve my healing while I was training with him.
We also
So he-
tasted the dirt of several different planets.
Yeah. That's not even the worst of it, though. We got used to it after a while. That probably should not be a statement. Whatever.
I mean, I have thoughts about the whole 5-year thing, but I don't need to share them. Now keep going, Jules.
Well, what next? Do we want to touch on the fact that almost all of my friends are dead?
That is a pretty
Well-
big one, yeah.
that's pretty large?
Yeah, no, Tristan's class did originally have 5 kids. I was one of the 5. There's now 2, and the second one decided to fuck off in the middle of the night without so much as even a goodbye!
Okay, that sounded personal.
I might have also been dating him.
Oh, he's your ex. Got it.
I mean, we haven't actually broken up, but yeah, no, I haven't really had much contact with him for like, what, 2.5 years at this point?
There's just the paw. Nini, I swear to God.
Let Nini have her fun. I'm enjoying
Okay.
reading this as it's happening.
Okay. But there's just a immediate like Rito grabs your hand. Honey, if it has been 2 years, he ghosted you. Let him go. It's time to let him go.
This happening both in and out of character.
Yes.
Julia she just stares at Rito and then sighs. It's just like, yeah, no. I can't really call him my boyfriend at this point.
Is he
Kicking
still
his-
alive and kicking?
Julia just glances over at Aaron.
Who is playing a game on
What?
their gummy phone at the moment.
So yes, he is alive and kicking. And I will be
Okay.
kicking his ass when he gets back.
Okay, good. Now, I need you to reserve a foot up his ass for whenever I meet him, because, honey, there's no time for ghosting in these times. You move on. You find somebody you like, Snowflake.
Oh, goodness.
Gwen does reach over and pat Jules's shoulder.
Y'all have some fucking trauma.
We've
This
got
is even
spicy trauma.
this
Uh,
is
it-
even counting on the fact that our average death count is not 0.
Huh? Beg your pardon?
At least 2 of us have died. 3 of us? Does Adam count for the 3 of us for our
I-
group?
Maybe.
Is that a DM question?
No, that was leaning over to Jules, getting a is Adam part of our group?
Adam is part of our group, so yeah, that would count for 3 because I got stabbed straight through the chest by Apex.
That was when we first met him and there was a large misunderstanding. But yeah, 3 of us have technically died and then gotten better.
There's just concern, like an open pamphlet, big bold letters, concern on Rio's face. I'm just like,
Julia's not even paying attention. She's just sort of like poking the spot where she had gotten stabbed. It's just like, yeah, it's just like, yeah, I think there's actually still a scar there.
you have just shocked me out of my flirtatiousness. Oh my god.
Better's debatable, and not for the reasons you think.
We'll get to you, two-piece.
I don't actually know what's up with Cayde, so I can't speak on that, hence at least 3 of us.
I got Nini with that one.
Juliet, at this point though,
Oh.
Juliet just gives Rito a smile. It's just like, we told you, we're fucked up.
I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not fine, my love.
Honey, I don't even know your last name. I know you're not fine.
I don't have one. Ah!
Are you sure?
Yes.
Didn't you?
Just
But
Hold on. I'm gonna ask somebody else this. Looking directly at Aaron. You don't speak right now. Hold on. Pause.
shush, Nini.
Looks directly at Gwen. Girlfriend. You got
Yeah.
a last name?
Gwen. That's mine. I guess Erin can have it if she wants it.
Y'all have to get romantical in my shop when you're having trauma release. That's good. That's good.
after a few years, you learn to cope.
Don't cope with romance. It's good to be there for each other, but don't use it as a coping mechanism. That can be bad.
All
Trust
of
me,
you-
Rito knows all.
Are you speaking from experience?
3 times. It's fine. It's fine. I should have seen the 3rd red flag. It's fine.
You lost the rose-colored glasses, though, right?
Hey. Actually, the glasses are from my newest friend who I may have a crush on. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's cool. It's Gucci. It's Gucci. Yeah.
Your newest friend you have a crush on, huh?
Hush. We're focusing on your trauma and how to heal from it. Now, do you have anything else, Snowflake?
Let's see. There's the brother, the whole dead
That's not a good
class.
thing. Wait, hold on. I thought you haven't seen your brother.
No, I have. I said I hadn't seen him until a few years ago. I have seen him currently on the other side of this whole war.
Other side of the war?
He's apparently in out of character real quick. Dutch did share that Julius had gone into hiding.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like he's apparently currently in hiding, so I have no idea where he is. I'm trusting that he's currently alive.
Do you think he's dead?
I don't think he's dead. But
Then he's
I
not
mean,
dead.
Juliet about to say, but looking at the track record,
Ignore the track record. You gotta have faith. Faith and trust. Do you trust your brother?
I do trust him. Yeah,
You have faith in your brother.
I do have faith in him. Yes,
That was a really long pause. But
that was
as long as you have,
that was player processing.
I know. I just wanted to be a little trying to get the 5 seconds. As long as you have faith and trust in him, and you know he's alive, and you know he's safe, take that peace of mind with you.
It's one of the few pieces I can get.
Any piece is a good piece.
Even a one piece. I mean, what?
Anything else? Or we just about
Julia,
covered it.
Julia is genuinely trying to think of all the shit that she had to go through. It's just like, I
I'm gonna
mean,
take a quick pause real quick before anything else. You gonna be staying here? You going with where the twins are?
might end up going where the twins are. It's undecided at this
No,
point.
you staying here. You and I talk all night. That's what's gonna happen. You got a lot to say.
All right, okay.
We'll round back to you. I give you free food and a roof over your head. Good deal. Now, two piece, back to you. What's your story?
Okay. So, at the age of 16, Cadence Pendraco, Vice Grandmaster, died. And then Cade was born.
Mm,
Me and him are not the same person.
okay.
Cade is dead? Question mark.
So you died,
No,
but you are not the one that died.
because his heart was
Quick question.
supposedly
Are you a
destroyed.
nobody?
Yes.
Are you nobody?
Not technically. Nobody biology's fucking weird. I don't want to try to
Are
explain that.
you okay, hold on. Are you a reformed nobody?
Yeah.
Okay. Explain. You.
And then Tristan basically adopted me
Okay.
and raised me for like a while.
There's a pause. There's just like looking back and forth at Cade and Jules. Cade, Jules. Cade, Jules. Cade, Jules. If you bust out that that's your twin,
No, he's
No,
not.
no.
okay.
I didn't used
Definitely
to look
not.
like this.
No.
I used to have black hair and I saw blue eyes. But yeah, I had black hair.
Okay. Okay.
But as I don't know why, but I just weirdly started to look more like Tristan.
Well, it's nobody biology. Eventually, if you're early in the stages of a nobody, this is recently discovered type shit. Recently, a couple 200 years ago. Well, for you guys, it's 200 years. For us, it's not that long. God, why am I explaining this to you? You should know this. But nobodies tend to adapt to parental figures if they're not a part of whatever the fucking organization is.
We'll go with that. Um, became a knight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, congratulations.
I tried. God. I tried to save a couple of siblings, but I could only save the one.
Oh.
That other sibling came back with a vengeance.
Oh.
Yeah, but he wasn't. At the end, he wasn't. He understood. Uh, For a while, I didn't. Um, and like, God, how was it? Okay, out of character, how long ago was it since we fought from there to
Duchess
here?
death?
Yeah, like from
Uh,
when we left support out to here.
like 2, 3 weeks,
Okay, so like,
maybe longer.
yeah, so
Yeah,
like
like yeah, we'll say 2 to 3 weeks. Give you guys a little bit longer of a respite between times.
and a couple of weeks ago,
Oh,
we
honey.
we made a. We said we would fight, no holding back, and
Oh,
as you can
oh,
see, I'm still here.
oh, blood debt. Yeah, I've heard about those. They're for the edgier people, but you know, I, you do you, boo.
Also, to get out of this way, I don't remember what the parents of the Dracos were. If they're alive or not, so I could be that 3 for 3.
Oh, mm, well, what? That goes into the semantics of is a nobody the child of the person they were originally a part of.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to do that.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not right now.
Paid for what it's worth. God, I hope you're not up here with me.
Yeah,
I can guarantee it's a terrible place to be.
let's say no for right now.
Yeah, we'll round back to that one day.
Yeah, we'll round back to it about after I die.
Fair.
Okay, so is that your story, Two Piece?
Is that it? Unless I completely somehow blocked it out of my memory, it should be it.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, hang on, my fucking
no.
shadow.
Huh?
Uh,
What about you, Shadow?
I don't exactly know.
Do you want to try to summon your shadow?
Er,
Give me an Arcana check, please.
Oh, this is going well.
Chaos.
that's a.
You get a middle finger from your shadow. No.
Cool. Guess it's not happening. We can continue
Okay.
now.
Okay.
It occurs to me that Callie is the one listening in on this.
Callie not leave.
No.
Look at all these chickens. I mean, to
Callie
be
is going
fair,
to report back to her brother with the spiciest tea.
so spicy, it's gonna be out of this world. Okay, so with that, there's just a moment of, like, calm from Nico before Nico stands up.
You mean
Rito.
Did I say Nico?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rito.
What about my brother? Damn it.
Just Rito stands up and goes, Snowflake,
Yeah.
Two Piece, and Ginger Snaps and Boyfriend. You guys want to stay here? Or you want to stay at the other place?
Juliet just shrugs.
I'll
Well-
use the coin flip for this.
I
Hold
was
on.
thinking Aaron would like to go see their siblings.
Do you want to tag
Yeah.
along with them?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. You want like a blanket and some pillows? I got some extra fluffy ones.
I think we'll be fine.
Okay. Snowflake turns to Juliet. Two Piece, Cade, and you. Not wanting to talk anything. I can't think of a proper nickname for you. Turns to Jet. Yeah, these nicknames from Juliet, from Aaron to Jules. Aaron, boyfriend. Cade, Two Piece. Gwen, Ginger Snap. Jed, don't got one and it infuriates him. Jules, Snowflake.
I'm recording, don't
Alright.
worry.
I know, but I put this down.
This is
Does
fun.
Rita actually say that they don't have a nickname?
Yes.
Well, you could just call me yours.
No.
Really? Really, Jet?
Like, no offense, but no.
I think you might have missed a little bit there, Jet.
Swing and a miss.
Wrong.
fired and I
wrong
missed.
sport. You took a swing. I'm taking a kick.
Jet, honey,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Uh, uh, Out of character or in character?
At this point, I the fucking won!
Hmm.
Twice.
There's reasons for all of these, by the way.
I love how the spark notes of Aaron's whole thing didn't give a single inkling of how to address with a nickname.
Sometimes that's just how it be.
Rita was going to say something to the three of us.
Yes. The
Oh,
three
yeah.
of you staying here, movie night, you're relaxing, getting free food, and you're gonna have a fucking trauma-free night. Or so help me God, I'm gonna fight a god. I will call Auntie Conova to fight a god.
Wait, are we fighting Jack?
I don't
Who
know.
the
No.
fuck
I
is
don't know.
Jack?
No! Stop it! Ugh.
I met a Jack once.
Yeah,
Boy.
I know a Jack once. He put me in a room.
Stop it.
No!
Children.
Juliet just shrugs when Rito says all that. It's just like, okay, I guess. It's not like I've got really anyone else to run off to.
And with that, Rito walks over to Callie, hand on Callie's shoulder. They're not paying anything. You're not paying anything. Shop's closed tomorrow. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, show the fuck up tomorrow. And then walks upstairs, leaving all of you to just kind of absorb the little backstory vent session that Rito inadvertently made you guys had.
Juliet's just sitting there, just like, we. They really did ask for it.
Aaron just has the response of, you know, when someone has definitely been listening, but also has been doing 10,000 other different things at the same time? And just goes, you know, I think that was healthy for a lot of you. I mean that in the best way possible.
You need to talk too, Aaron. You can't keep it all inside.
Ha 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 ha. Possibly, yeah.
Aaron, please.
I'm trying to get the high score. Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, high score.
Cayde, do not encourage them.
That was sarcasm.
Oh, thank God.
To tell with you sometimes, not gonna lie.
Eh.
What
Then
have
just
I
the
just...
shit. Damn it, I lost again. Oh well.
Juliet was about to reach over to poke the
Literally, just as you were about to do that, you just hear the like faintest. You know when someone has it on the lowest setting of volume and you still hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She
That's
just
what
slowly
happens.
pulls her hand back.
And then just goes, ah well. And then looks up.
Mala.
What? What did I do?
You are not as well adjusted as you pretend to be.
Maybe. And is that so bad?
It's bad when you keep it all bottled up inside and you don't talk to anyone about it.
I mean, what I've experienced is what you guys have experienced, and it's not like you don't know what's already happened to me. You've gotten rid of some of the shit. Hmm?
But you still need to talk about it. You still need to work through it.
Okay. And?
I worry about you and you putting yourself into situations and getting yourself hurt because you haven't worked through some of your feelings, my love.
I appreciate the sentiment. It is just my job to be in the middle of the front lines, you know? It always has been.
Aaron,
Hmm?
look at me. I don't
Yes.
give a shit about your job. I give a shit about you.
I know.
And I want you to take care of yourself.
There's an like audible like hesitation for like a little while before going, well, I mean, ask any questions you want. I'll try to answer. I have no problems talking. I've just never been asked any questions.
I mean, honestly, I don't think any of us have really talked properly.
I did explain what happened to me. I just gave the spark notes to that weird kid.
Yes, the weird kid who seems to give more of a shit about us than so many of the adults we've talked to.
I don't know about that. Smoker is very, very nice to me.
I'll take your word for it, and I'll believe that when he actually. You know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Just the head tilt.
Juliet with the expression of, what were we literally just talking about?
You're talking about Aaron. I already yelled at Smoker. It's fine.
Why did you yell at Smoker?
Because he's a dumbass prick with his head so far up his ass he didn't consider your feelings.
Feelings on what?
A or B with no alternative option is not a choice at all when you don't like either of the options, my love.
That's just the commander's choice. I was used to that. That's something I'm used to. But if it makes you feel any better, he did offer me an alternative when we talked some time ago, yes?
Yes, after I shouted at him.
If you call what we
Just
talked about
because
an
it
alternative.
just because you were used to something does not make it okay, my love.
I suppose. Just the like owlish blink of maybe kind of reaction from Aaron.
Gwen sighs and puts her hands in her head. Her head in her hands. Jesus, I can talk.
I'm sorry if this is upsetting you.
Yes, but not for the reasons you think it is, my love.
I am being serious. I will answer questions. I've just never been asked any. Aside from Smoker, I suppose.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of questions.
Would it help to explain the experiments? Or would you rather not get into that right now?
Do you want to give me another reason to break Ezekiel's crotch area?
Hey, I've got the next
Do
shot.
it.
There's just a frown and just going, he's. Mm. I suppose if that gives you a reason to do it, it's fine. I don't, not me personally, but that's just me. And then he looks back down at his game, which is on the menu screen currently, and playing the same loop of the same fucking menu screen music over and over again on the lowest volume setting on his gummy phone, which Cayde is probably not having a fun time with. But just stares at the menu screen and goes, as far as I'm concerned with Ezekiel, he is a this is difficult to explain without aggravating all of you. He's a person who made choices that we do not like. That does not make him any less of a person, and quite frankly, he gave me the ability to be who I am right now, and the
But it
things that
doesn't
I'm
make
capable of
any of it
doing.
right or okay, Aaron. He hurt people.
I know that, but so did I. So did we. What is the issue with trying to see his point of view for half a second, even if we don't agree?
There's nothing wrong with it. I hope you see that he is a person and there has to be consequences for what he's done.
I know that, my love. I just, I don't know. I can't bring myself to hate him.
I'm not asking you to hate him. You don't need to share our feelings with on that front. I just, as long as you recognize that he has done horrible things.
Of course. But at the end of the day, I have led to death as well, either actively or passively. I'm not saying that I am any better than him or worse than him. I'm just concerned, I guess.
With what, my love?
That you are villainizing before you see any of the person beneath. Even if that person is not good, they are still a person worthy of respect.
Sure, he's worthy of, basic decency and rights. But I can't respect someone who actively chose to hurt others, who chose to do such horrible things, my love.
He's the one who had turned Tristan into a weapon.
He did what?
For a while, Ezekiel had turned Tristan into a weapon with some kind of armor. He had sent him to attack me and my class when when he had wanted to capture us, apparently. I don't know what he wanted to do with us, but it was Tristan in the armor that was sent after us.
That might explain why I couldn't have found them. Magic of blockage. Anyhow, that sucks. It does. I have to admit, I can't find a reason why that isn't bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. I guess it's just a personal preference of mine.
As long as you can understand that I've got no reason to do anything other than but hate him.
I mean, of course, you all have your reasons to hate who you do. I've just never been one to hate anybody. But I should probably get going to Kay because he is, as much as he prides himself on his baking, there's a chance he might, you know.
Set something on fire.
Yes.
Uh,
Mm.
just for a moment. Gwen,
What up?
would you like I those as the phrases and the conversation continues, there are certain phrases that are kind of swung around that kind of ping in your head some old memories. Would you like me to share those memories here or in private?
Here, otherwise we're going to lose them because we both have heads made of soup.
That is
Yeah.
a fair fucking point. Your mind kind of slips back to way. This was so far back that you and Adam were still technically little bits of rivals before the like little points of like I hate you because I like you. Bitch, same kind of vibe. As you remember Morgana, the real Morgana, saying something similar. As her words kind of not slither but float to the top of your mind. Everyone may hate someone, but those that are truly good will hate no one. When someone of true heart and good nature finally holds hate within them, they face only the unspeakable evils. Take that to heart, Kuri. There's rarely people of true good nature, but it does not make them bad for not having hate. And then you vaguely remember, like almost muscle memory, someone scruffing your hair a bit, just that quick little shake as you do kind of slowly. Yeah, ruffling. Sorry, couldn't remember the word. No, as you do kind of like zone, like it's not a full zone out, but it's just kind of like it was enough to distract you as you do kind of refocus, and you notice everybody getting ready to go do whatever they are gonna do. Is can't help but look at Aaron kind of sweetly almost. Leave it to Gwen and Gawain to pick out someone of pure heart. That yeah, that's all I had.
Wow, we got silent real fast.
Listen,
Yeah,
this
y'all
is
got
all
real quiet.
somewhat heavy shit.
There's nowhere to jump from that, so
Okay. With that being the case, where is everybody gonna go rest for the night or head out from?
Juliet's fucking staying at the shop.
Two of you are reprimanded to the shop, and that would be Jet and Jewel. Cade, if you end up dipping, yeah, as long as you find a roof over your head, man.
just go out into the night and never come. No,
God damn it.
yeah, just stay.
Okay. Aaron, you're heading out to Kay's. Gwen, who are you gonna go with? Aaron, or are you gonna stay with the group?
Didn't we establish Gwen was going to go with Aaron already?
Yes, but that was also Rito rambling, so it was never confirmed unless it was confirmed and Curry didn't register it.
You guys have some wild opinions in the chat. Just want to establish that.
Yoga. Yeah. Uh. So go ahead. You going with Aaron? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all kind of split up for the night. You don't fully split up, and I believe it's a soft agreement that you're all gonna meet back here in the morning because free food is still free food.
Yeah.
With that being said, uh, what two? Do you guys want to skip to the morning, or do you want to have little nighttime activities?
I want you to understand as soon as the girlfriends, as it were, actually make it with Callie to the apartment, it is just an immediate wash of a smell of baking
Just-
cookies and like you know that banana bread that like old family recipes have?
Yes.
Like that is what's being made.
Cornbread for me, but yes.
There's no scent of anything being burned. Burnt? Burned?
No.
So with the smell of nothing being burned, Gwen and Aaron, you walk into a apartment building, yeah? Or is it just a straight up house?
It's kind of like one of those townhouses.
Okay.
So
So
kind of yes, kind of no.
yeah, okay. It's apartment housing, what it is. So you can go ahead and walk in and you get that fresh smell of home cooking.
Absolutely. Kay's actually good at it, though he rushes a lot, which you can't do
A
with
little bit
baking.
rushed. A
Good.
little bit
Good.
rushed. But yeah. When it hits you just like in the face, it's like, oh, how long has it been since you've had like old school home cooking?
I mean, good is certainly a word that could be used for his baking.
He's not terrible, Callie. He's not Aaron learning how to cook bad. Me and Curry's joke about Rose and Aaron.
Yes. Uh, Gwen, you want something cute?
Sure.
Aaron, may I take a little bit of, may I take a little bit to describe a room
Sure,
in Kay and Callie's place?
sure.
So you guys kind of enter through the front door, you take a little bit, and then you're in the living room. Living room, there's a bit of a wider couch than there should be, but it's there. You're not positive it's there from natural IKEA godlyhood creation or if it's just magic, but it's there, along with a TV, probably like a that cheap flat screen that people get from for college times. And Gwen, are you proficient in any instruments?
God, she's a bard. I hope so. Yes.
Yes, that's a lovely question. You see a little, not like a set of instruments, but you do see like this tiny little shelf that holds a couple instruments that look like they're not from this world, like they're from off-world, sort of thing. I'll say there's a flute, an accordion. Um, what? Why an accordion? Brain. Okay. So a flute, an accordion, acoustic guitar, and a lute. Which one do you sort of gravitate to?
Probably the guitar, knowing her history, but she wouldn't actually touch any of it because this isn't her home.
So you do kind of gravitate to it, and you do kind of like stare at it for a bit. It's very rustic looking. And then just like little bubbles floating up to the top of your brain start popping left and right of old memories. Good memories. Nothing but good memories, actually. And then you feel like a little. I really am. Feel like a little tap on your shoulder, but it's not from anybody. It's that kind of faint tap of muscle memory of just as if somebody's shaking you with that notion of, you remember how to play? This kind of notion is caught by everyone as you did this drew your attention quite difficultly difficultly not a word quite quickly, so you didn't make a beeline for it, but you did. It was clear where you were walking over to the group. As everyone sees, as everyone, Callie, Kay, and Aaron do see Gwen, standing in front of a music shelf, staring at a guitar. Did they say anything?
Kay, being his dumbass self, is literally just going to go, "Oh, if you want that, you can have that. I don't play it anymore," and Callie's shit at it.
There's a small laugh, and Gwen goes, I don't know where I would keep it. Would be nice to play again, but
Oh, you're worried about having a place to keep it. Don't worry, I know how to build things. I can make it real simple.
okay.
Do you want it, or do you not? Just in the middle of baking and holding still a bowl of just, when someone's like trying to talk and whisk at the same time so it gets faster every so often?
The words match the speed of the whisking, yes.
Yes, the mom mode.
I well, yes.
Well, then, all right. I'll make something while you guys are sleeping. Which, Callie, you know damn well that means he's not sleeping tonight unless Callie drags his ass to bed.
If I catch you up at 3 o'clock in the morning again, I'm dragging your ass to bed.
Listen, I've been requested for my talents. I need to go and fix things as they were and put them back in proper order with a hand gesture of dramaticism and all, of just like a flourish of a bow.
When? As the back and forth kind of fades to the back of your mind, you do kind of register, oh, it's okay to play. I can play. Do you?
Probably something very quietly, trying to get a feel for the guitar, just gonna quietly sit in the corner, nobody pay attention to her.
Give me a performance check with advantage. Double advantage, because this is time for Q. So that is roll performance check with advantage twice, and you take the highest of 4 numbers.
I don't think there's a point.
Quinn.
I don't think there's a point.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, no, perfect. Fuck, God damn it, the Gawain luck. Yeah, no, you instantly kind of like strum it, and then without realizing it, your both hands kind of move up to the stringer and start tightening and pulling and like until you strum it again, and it is
I
in
think
one
Nini's the
go.
only one who's going to understand this, but for some reason, the only thing that came to mind, and I don't know how I know it, is the takamine.
Okay. But yeah, no, when you just like you strum it once, go up, fiddle with the top part, and then you strum it again, and it's perfectly tuned. Like the fucking, like that guy who can, no matter what you sing, he'll know what chord or what tune you're singing in. Like that kind of fucker, just instantaneously. As
It's called having perfect pitch, motherfucker.
yeah, that I couldn't remember the word. You have perfect pitch, and it fucking shows. As I am actually going to let you do this next part. You can take another one of those fucking natural 20s and put it in check for this next roll. What do you play? The air is quiet. It is abysmally quiet. It's like that kind of rustic feeling as you start strumming along that you realize everyone else has gotten quiet to listen to you play. They're waiting and
Cayde!
shut the fuck up, Cade.
Oh.
Everyone, shut up. As they are all listening to you, the soft sizzling
Oh,
of
Jesus.
stove, the soft sizzling of the stove, the fire underneath, the electric hum from the other electronics and whatever in the environment around you, you do come to mind. One song pops in, a couple do, but there's one that calls out to you. What do you play?
Here. I found this yesterday, and I believe it's fitting. Where should I put a link to a song?
Story descriptors. This is
Uh,
this is a story moment, so goes in story descriptors. Oh, this is gonna be okay. So as you begin to play, it just sort of pops in your mind. You know, like you're playing, you're strumming, and you're just enjoying yourself. You don't realize or properly register it, but the more you begin to strum, the more these chords begin to create the tune that you've given us. You find yourself humming at first, and then softly you begin to mumble sing along until you are doing a silent duet with somebody. With that, you kind of just feel something inside of you. This soft little ember almost. As it is a warm embrace sort of feeling. The more you begin to strum along and mumble sing, your words meant only for those closest to you. Words, lyrics that you only want to share with those you care about, your family. And you realize a little bit late, but you don't stop when you do kind of register. Aaron and Callie are sitting a little bit closer to you while Kay finishes up in the kitchen. A new family, almost. And that small little embrace of warmth inside you kind of gets a little bit bigger. And you feel a little bit better.
Adorable.
Yep. And as the night does sort of come to an end. You end up on the couch, guitar not far from you, but no longer in your hand, curled up with Aaron, as Kay and Callie have did offer you both rooms, but you both sort of passed out on the couch after your little back-to-back songs. It's been a while, but it felt good as we cut back to the shop where the rest of them are currently like a sleepover style, conjoined on the floor that has been covered by covers and pillows and all these other things with a projection on a sheet, just like the ultimate sleepover kind of vibe of you guys at the shop relaxing, just taking moments to yourself to enjoy yourselves. And before long, though Ty does welcome you, you do not, none of you need to do watch. This is a safe area. Before long, night comes and goes, with morning rising. That is a damn good song, Gwen. God damn. Before long, morning does rise, and all of you are given proper breakfast, noodles and whatever the fuck Kay makes. And
That would be Callie.
Callie makes. Correction, thank you. You all kind of, whenever you feel like it, meet back up at the noodle shop. But for the funsies and the chaos bit, we will open with Cade, Jet, and Jules, along with Rito first for this morning aspect, if you are all okay with that.
I'm fine with it.
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
Did you just smack your lips at me?
Who?
Cade,
No,
you
I didn't.
Gucci?
I'm good.
Okay. With that, morning does kind of come to you guys. I won't say gently, as immediately you hear a bell being rung, followed by a drool and snot face covered Rito immediately going, I gotta go to work, and then just, like rushing to get dressed and go to work, even though the shop is closed. Because that is what wakes all of you up from your fucking pile on the ground of sleep.
Wait, there was a we
It was a sleep
watched a movie.
pile.
What movie?
Oh, the movie? Multi-movie. Literally different genres for each person. Okay, I'm not gonna get into the fact that no Disney movie can be watched in this campaign because those are just fucking biographies.
Well, what
That-
if they wanted to watch biographies, huh?
Well, then that's an option.
Consider they were watching those nature documentaries with the incredibly soothing narrators.
When fiction becomes
They
reality.
woke up. God, it's gonna be horrible. But they woke up with that fucking vibe of the horse.
The
Now they
average
got-
North Caucasus.
The fucking what? This is a fucking next fucking game.
Okay,
It's
so
that-
quick
it's-
question. How many people would think that Juliet would be at the bottom of the sleep pile?
Everyone.
That's where Juliet lives. She's the
Yeah.
best mattress and pillow.
Yeah, no, she gets woken up by Reno, and then after a little bit, just shoves Kate and Jet off, just like, all right, let me up.
Now I gotta ask a question. Cade, Jet, where were you guys on the fucking Jewel mattress? Because now I'm gonna make the joke that Rito was at a fucking leg.
Wait. Juliet is the biggest, like the tallest out of everyone, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Probably had an arm at least around at least one person too.
Come on, this session. I love this. It's the best session to come back to.
Wait, volunteer me for what?
Juliet
being
had an arm.
cuddled.
Yeah, Juliet was cuddling at least one person. Jet has
Yeah.
been volunteered.
Jet's been
Did you?
volunteered to be the little spoon.
There was no option for anything else. It was Little Spoon.
Did
So
we
how does
kill
Jet
Jet?
feel? Maybe?
I'm
How
not
does
hearing.
Jet feel about being the little spoon?
So tell me what you're thinking there, being held.
I think we killed him a little bit.
We absolutely did.
Listen. Oh my god. Jet, please breathe.
Jet. Okay, go while Jet dies. We'll round back.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
You get shoved off of Juliet by Juliet. What do you do?
I'm not feeling it today, man. Just go back to sleep.
It's like you can go back to sleep without being on top of me.
What did you just say?
There's no
There's no
response.
Okay. So Jet, you finally alive? Nope.
So
You killed them.
Oh,
think I'm good.
you good? You can breathe?
Different for now, yes.
Alright. So, yes, how does Jet feel about being the little spoon?
And we lost him again.
I can do. I don't know why I'm in such a giggly mood today.
Because
You're
we're having
silly.
sillies.
I mean, I feel like Jet probably wouldn't have complained. Like, they probably fell asleep like away from the group just a little bit, away from the pile.
And then
And
woke up in Juliet's arms.
yep, just well, I've been catlawed.
Jet voice. I guess I live here now.
But she does get up when Rito just starts doing their thing and it's just, alright, okay. We should probably get up. Come on. Maybe one of us stop Rito.
One of you tried to stop Rito?
Yeah, Juliet just reaches out to grab Rito.
Okay, if it had been anybody else, there would have been a strength check. You just kind of immediately feel like the, God damn, the meat on your bones ain't for show.
No, it's not. Also, didn't you say that the shop's closed today?
Then why is it that? There's a bat over there in the corner. Go get that for me. Someone broke in.
A bat? What?
A bat. Baseball bat. Go grab it for me. Somebody broke into my shop.
Hold on. I'll go take a look. All right. Let's
You gotta wait.
not
You-
have you.
I almost, Rito immediately goes, I almost asked you if you got a way to protect yourself. You are the way to protect yourself. Never mind.
Juliet goes to see who's coming to the shop.
Give me a perception check.
I
Or
love
insight, my bad.
insight. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't do.
That's fine.
I forgot that I've got the minimum thing. I can't roll below a 10.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Didn't we solve that before?
Yeah,
Just
no,
roll on.
that's my feet. That's my feet.
Okay. Yeah, no,
The part of the
that works.
character sheet.
You just
hell.
sort of. There's a moment where it's just like, what the fuck is that? Oh, and you see the little gloom rat that is Rito's pet, just like standing on the doorway, rattling the bell, making direct eye contact with you.
All right. Okay. Hold on. What's wrong? Why are you ding a ding a ding a ling a ling?
And then it stops, and then you just hear, yeah, yeah, like the weirdest whispers, and you realize it's gloom speak. You speak abyssal.
Yes, I do.
Doesn't
It
it?
clarifies. It clarifies itself into waking up, Rito. They must wake up. They ignore all other alarms.
Well, they're awake. Don't worry. They're apparently ready to hit what they think is an intruder with a baseball bat.
Physical weapon. And then they start shaking the thing again. Physical weapons don't work on me.
Look, chill. They're up. Why do you need them up so badly, Rito? Your buddy's down here ringing the bell.
And then there is just the longest pause before Chips, I'm gonna fucking throw you at the wall. Get in the hamster ball. You understand me the immediate no.
Uh, that I'm guessing he does this often.
Every day.
Yeah, apparently you don't wake up to your alarms.
I wake up to my end before they can finish that sentence, and an alarm starts going off, and the moment the first little jingle starts, it is muted. Shut up.
Rito.
Shut up.
All right. Okay.
Fine. Fine.
You wake up to your alarms, huh?
I'm
mean-
a responsible adult.
To be fair, this time you actually were awake before the alarm.
I'm not gonna reply to that. Give me a wisdom check, please.
Who?
Juliet is just straight up going to lean around to get a look up the stairs towards Rito. It's just like, did you even fucking sleep?
I just have trouble waking up. And immediately you see their eyes are closed and they're laying down again. They're not far from Jet and Cayde.
Juliet's just going to go over, pick Rito up, set him on the ground, standing up. It's just like, stop it.
Hey! It's just the immediate thing of, hey, how you doing? Thump.
Oh, jeez.
Floor is cushion. Let me sleep in. As you
Rito,
go
I
ahead. Uh-huh.
Rito is my spirit animal.
No shit, though.
But How early did we start today?
Around
We?
6.
We started on time.
Yeah. Oi, stop that.
7? We started on 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. So you guys go ahead and continue on having.
Continue on, missing half of the conversation. I can't even understand a damn word he's saying.
I'll speedrun this. Rito goes, okay, I'm up. I'm gonna go fucking fix some dinner, and then like crawls and slithers their way downstairs.
Juliet just staring for a moment before looking back at the other two, just like, well, we should get ready for breakfast.
Now hang on. What if today I didn't?
All right, that's up to you. She just goes back down the stairs.
Oh, who's cooking?
Rito, from the sounds of it.
Jet is immediately just wide awake. All right, going down the stairs. That person does not seem awake enough to cook anything.
Yeah, you can't possibly make anything worse than what we've dealt with before. Because currently Jet and Juliet are just like, wait, we should probably not let the mostly asleep person cook.
Hold up, let him cook.
So you go. So you guys are like gonna go downstairs and check on Rito.
Yeah, or Juliet is at least.
Absolutely. There's no way that they're awake enough to cook anything.
Hey, what are you doing?
Mm.
You staying asleep, bud?
Yep. I
Hey,
don't want to
sleep.
get Jeremy involved.
It's okay. Resting by staying rested. There is soft moments as you guys kind of rush down the stairs like, oh, fuck. And then you kind of it's like a fucking Twilight Zone. The moment he was out of your eyes and in the kitchen, he's fully awake, perfectly awake, fine, cognizant, everything.
You know what? I've seen weirder things.
Yeah,
It's
this
that chef mentality of I'm dead until I hit the kitchen.
is that a widespread thing?
What?
Uh,
NPC or chef mentality?
Chef mentality?
As someone who had a grandfather who was an actual trucker chef, yeah, that man would be dead ass asleep, and then all of a sudden, the moment he hits the kitchen, he's more awake than he's been in days.
That sounds terrifying.
Pretty cool, actually.
It's like a superpower or a curse, depending on how you look at it. Anyway, right. Forgot. Trains back on tracks.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, Juliet. Once she sees that Rito is awake and cognizant and not setting a fire in the kitchen, she's just like, all right, I'm gonna go right, I guess. Didn't really get a chance to last night. She goes off to a table to write in her journal because that was a lot of shit. That was a lot of shit they hashed out yesterday.
We'll we'll make it to 9:30 and then we'll call it. How about that? Go ahead and you kind of well, we have So you go ahead and start updating your notes. Jet, what are you doing?
Jet knows better than to mess with like someone else's kitchen. So they're just gonna probably. Well, would there be like? Is there like a tea kettle and everything? Like, is there stuff for making tea in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Just gonna like grab. Well, it's a restaurant, so I'm assuming it would have like one of those fancier, like full tea making sets.
A Japanese style one, maybe.
Yeah. I'll say it's not super fancy, but it's definitely fancier than anything you've seen on Port Royal.
Well, that's. I was gonna say that's a low bar, but that's well, it's a bit of a low. It's not like limbo dancing with the devil low, but it's not exactly the highest of bars. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to derail, but anyway, just gonna grab like the tea set, walk over to the table with Juliet, and just start making some tea.
Okay. So you across from Jules, you start making tea. While there is sort of Jules taking notes. Uh, Kate sleeping in, when in there, and then still in the morning things of waking up but staying cutesy. You guys want to call it here?
We
I
Leave it
guess
on a
so.
cute note?
we probably should let
I
let
mean, we do have Aaron dozing off.
yeah.
They're sleepy.
Very tired. Kate,
My
I'm glad that
boyfriend
this
is sleepy and
session.
needs to sleep.
Everybody, go ahead and yeah, we'll call it here. Kate, I'm very glad that you're back, man, and I'm glad that the